What's going on, guys? It is Saturday, December 19th, 2015. Now, like I said, this is probably going to be my last unboxing for 2015. Last unboxing in general, not just games. Devil's Third was the last game unboxing. This is the last unboxing in general. Still gaming related, though. First things first, I want to check out this. This is my new knife, which I will use for future unboxings. This I've actually had for a few days. I wanted to wait and unbox it here for this unboxing. That's the black box it came in. But let's see if this side up. My other knife, the paint job on it was kind of getting in, and it was just getting a little bit dull for my taste. But this is cool. It's a nice rigid black with a little skull pattern on there. Really sweet. I like the hook here. Yep. And yep. It's a nice switchblade. So nice black. So we're gonna use that to unbox this. This is, you already know from the title screen, or I mean not the title screen, the title, the video title. You know, you should already know what this is. But it's something I've actually been... Wow, this thing's fucking sharp. Damn, I just did a quick thing and it just tore it right through. It's nice. Very nice. Okay, so... Damn. They got a bag in a bag here. This is from Fangamer.net. Well, if I can slide this out well enough. I wish this came in a regular box. Oh, it is in a regular box. They put the box inside the bag. The envelope bag thing, whatever. This is a very weird package. First time I've ordered from them, though. Oh, another little thing there, and then anything else in there? Anything else in there? Nope. Emptiness. Okay, so here's the outer part of it. I don't know what that is. Let's see. So this is from Fangamer. This is the Legends of Localization, the Zelda version. I'm gonna rip this open again the other way. I keep forgetting I have a... Gotta get used to that. Because my other knife didn't have that, so... That's a very sharp-ass knife. Wow, I like it. But for a Zelda fan, as you guys know, I buy pretty much anything Zelda-related. It's just what I do. Almost anything. There's probably a million iPhone cases out there that I just don't give a shit about. Okay, this part's just being annoying. I don't know why this part here is just being so frickin' stubborn. But here we go. Yeah, this is part 1, the Legends of Localization. Sorry, guys. But it's for Legend of Zelda, showing the different localization things between the games, between the series, between the first game especially. So, holy shit, this is sweet. So this is the passport to The Legend of Zelda. This is really cool. Really nice gold. It really does look like a passport. And this is your guide to playing the original Zelda game in Japanese, even if you do not know Japanese. Because what people don't know is the Famicom version of the first Legend of Zelda game actually has exclusive content that we don't have in our version. Well, not exclusive content, but it's more like different functions, I should say. Like, for example, how the Famicom controllers had the speakers on, or the microphone on them, which you could actually talk into, and there's some enemies in the game. The little bunny things, I think they're called like Pole's voices or something. They actually get damaged when you talk into the mic. And the enemies were still in the game here in North America, and even in the American manual for the NES version of the game, it even says they hate loud noises. So the hinting's there, but the NES controllers did not have microphones. That's just a little bit of trivia for you guys. But I guess that's what this is going to be about. But this is sweet. This, you only got this if you were like the first, I think, 500 people to order this. I don't know how many people ordered this, but I jumped on it when I first seen it, so I'm glad I was able to get that. This is nice. This is a little Fangamer account, quality game art and prints. So you got a little Majora's Mask pin here, which looks amazing. Got all this other artwork here, which is really cool. Full hearts, spring blooming. I'm not exactly sure what all this is. We're gonna take this out and take a look at this. But as far as I know, this and the passport were only... I wasn't even expecting this, to be honest. I don't remember this being... I could be wrong, but the passport I knew was for the first like 500 or 200 or something like that people. So as far as I know, these you only get if you were those first couple hundred. I don't want to damage this, so... Okay, so... Got the little red potion bottle thing. Fangamer on it. It looks like the red potion from Wind Waker. It looks like the Wind Waker art style. Kind of cool. Oh wow, it's a fold-out thing. That's actually really sweet. Different. Okay, so we got... Oh, it's an advertisement thing, I think. So it's got like indie gaming shirts, tanks, polos, outerwear. You know, different designs and stuff. This is actually really cool. It kind of reminds me of like the... If you guys ever order from places like anime websites like, you know, Funimation or Right Stuff, it kind of reminds me of like the little pamphlets they include saying, hey, this is stuff you can get on our website and stuff. So that's actually kind of cool, and it's tailored to your interests. So like here it's showing you the gaming stuff. So you got like a lot of the Zelda stuff here. You got a leaf necklace, which looks like Animal Crossing. But I'm not sure. It could also be like the leaves of the Koroks from the Wind Waker, but I don't know. Other different guidebooks like Legend of Localization, Legend of the Hero, Guide to Village Life, Kanto Field Guide for... I'm pretty sure it's for Pokemon. Then again, it doesn't look like Pokemon on it. Got a Mother 3 handbook, and yeah, so lots of stuff. There's trading cards here. There's lots of stuff. So that's actually really cool. Little artist card, which is cool, and it says the artist name on the back, Laura Wilson. And you can, it's like a little postcard. You can give it to someone to and from. I'm not going to. This is just going to be my part of my collection. But it is a special edition Holiday 2015. It's actually a really cool artist series. I think that's what this number is here. It's also like they sign the number on that. That's actually really cool. Yeah, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And then we got here, like I said, the rest of the stuff in the back. I haven't gotten to the book yet, but Japanese to English translation and localization programming. Clyde Mendelin, Pomato CX live video game translation, much more. Oh, okay, so it's more stuff, Twitter and websites and stuff. Okay, and then of course the Majora's Mask pin, which is actually really cool. I actually do collect pins. I have a pin set of a bunch of stuff that'll just go straight into my pin set, which is actually really sweet. So yeah, so we're gonna put this to the side real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna open this yet, just because this thing, I don't want to rip that, but that's actually really sweet. I know I'm taking a lot of your time, guys, but for those sticking around and watching this, thank you. I really like how sharp this knife is, though. It's awesome. Another envelope. Jeez, they aren't fucking around here. Yeah, no, not doing it. Nice. Okay. Of course, it's always... Okay, it's always something with these packagings. So that's the actual Legends of Localization book. This is Legend of Localization Book 1, The Legend of Zelda. I don't know... Oh, it got some nice Japanese writing there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. But, it's dangerous to translate alone. Take this. That's actually really sweet. So, get a little Triforce there, too. Yeah, really nice stuff. This is actually a really quality book. This will look nice next to Hyrule Historia. There's the side as well. I love the gold, just the gold. I like the gold on it. I just like that. But this is book 1 for The Legend of Zelda. They are going to make other ones. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them. It all depends on... It's not so much this series I care about, this Legend of Localization series. It's The Legend of Zelda that I care about. So, yeah. Try not to damage this book now. But yeah. Shit. Okay. So I can give you guys a peek into this, because this is really cool. And yes, I know people are like, oh, you know, take off the package, you take off the plastic wrap, and you know it kills the value. And it's like, well, I'm not a monetary gain like collector. I'm a collector because I like the series. I want to look through it. I want to read it, and then I want to display it with all my other stuff. This actually comes off, which is actually really interesting. So okay, so it's like a little. Ooh, this is sweet. It shows you all the different games. Oh, not just Zelda, but it's got a couple other things. So, got the Famicom Disk System for the first Zelda. You got Legend of Zelda on NES. And it gives you a little bit of trivia and stuff. You got even Animal Crossing on here, talking about different stuff, different re-releases. Oh, I understand what this is. This is showing like different ways you can play the first Zelda game. How in Animal Crossing for GameCube, you can it's hidden in the game, but it's inaccessible. Because I know that Animal Crossing for GameCube had different classic NES games you could play. Brawl had a demo version included that you could actually play. So that's actually really cool. Showing you the different ways. And this tells you how it's on the Japanese North American Wii U Virtual Console, but it was also in the NES Remix series. That's really cool, and it's like a little binding thing for the book itself. So we'll keep that there. This is... Oh, we got something else here. A little Japanese writing, Legends of Localization, Book 1, The Legend of Zelda. Really cool stuff. Oh, it's a fill out and send in thing. Probably not going to do that, because I like to keep this kind of stuff, but this is... some really cool stuff here. So, yeah. And this wasn't that much. I think it was like... It was somewhere between like 20 and 30, I think. I don't remember exactly. Introduction. So it goes over all the different stuff here. Different screenshots and artworks. The artworks of like the map and stuff. Really cool. The audio. Wow, it's got like audio track showings and stuff on here. This is actually really sweet. I'm not a designer by any means, but just, I don't know, because I'm such a big fan of The Legend of Zelda, this is just something so neat to have in my collection. I highly recommend if you guys, if it's still up for order, I think it is. I don't know if you're going to get this. But this book, at least, you should definitely get it for your collection if you haven't heard about it. I'll put the link in the description down below so you guys can check it out. But it's really, really cool. It's really something. First quest. Finally, time to take a detailed look at The Legend of Zelda's text localization. We'll start by digging into the text that appears in the game's first quest. So if you guys don't know, the first quest is the game. It's the version of the game that starts when you first start up The Legend of Zelda. Then when you beat The Legend of Zelda, there's what's called the second quest, which is pretty much like a remixed version of the game. And I'm sure everyone knows this, but you could also access the second quest normally by just putting the file name as Zelda in all caps instead of Link or instead of any other name. And it's showing some stuff from other Zelda games too. This is actually really cool. It's actually really cool. I'm not going to go through the entire book, but I'm just going to flip through some more of it for you guys so you guys can check it out. Check out some of the stuff for it. Showing the manuals. It goes into the game's manuals between the Japanese and the localized ones, which is actually really sweet. See, it really covers, like I said, enemies. A Zelda game without enemies is like a sandwich with nothing inside. I like that. Many of the series' iconic foes make their debut in the first Zelda game. So let's see what the game's localization meant for these baddies. So it's really cool. And that is true. A lot of them appeared later on. Like the first boss in the first dungeon of Legend of Zelda, Aquamentus, who was a dragon with a horn on his head, that was his weak point. He later showed up, and I believe it was one of the Oracle games for the Game Boy Color. I believe, well, here's the second quest one, but I believe it was for, I want to say Oracle of Seasons. And if I'm wrong, I'm a failure as a Zelda fan, but I'm pretty sure it was the first dungeon in Oracle Seasons. But it just proves that, like, how some baddies come back and how much of an influence they were on certain things. But so this is a really nice set. Really nice set. Let me grab my knife out of here and put that away so I don't damage anything. But yeah, this is a really cool set, and I recommend this to any sort of collector or if you're a game developer and you're wondering different localization process, I recommend this for you. If you're a Zelda fan, a hardcore Zelda fan like myself, I recommend this for you. If you just want a cool thing for your gaming collection, it's probably gonna be rare down the road. That I'm guessing, but I could be wrong. But this is for you as well. So this is a really nice piece. And like I said, especially with this other stuff here that we got, there's just lots of good stuff. Lots of really cool stuff here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching this long ass unboxing, and I will catch you guys later.